Hey, all you moviegoers. So we know right away next year, J.J. Abrams is actually coming out with a new film called Flowervale Street, which makes you wonder, too, if this is going to be any relation with the Cloverfield universe. Okay, so the reason I'm really doing this video is because the other night, I've just watched 10 Cloverfield Lane for, I don't know how many times I've actually seen the movie, because I've seen it a lot, and I really like the movie a lot. John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in the film, and this is outstanding, I gotta say. This whole film seems like a quiet film. The whole premise of the story, this is well too, for 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm not going to go over each one of the Cloverfield movies, but 10 Cloverfield Lane seemed like the prequel before Cloverfield movie actually came out, which is the first film in the series that came out back in 2008. Wow. So this movie actually came out about 8 years after the first Cloverfield movie, which gave us an interesting effect of why we all of a sudden this Cloverfield universe is coming back in the brights of thing of entertainment for the movie industry. I got to say, yes, it's a really intriguing and everything, but you got to remember there's been 3 related movies to Cloverfield. The first one, Cloverfield. Then the second one, we had 10 Cloverfield Lane, believe it or not, which once again was a forward movie before the first Cloverfield, like I just said. And there's another one we call the Cloverfield paradoxes as well too. I didn't really care for that much, too much. That one seemed a lot more confusing, I gotta say. What do you guys actually think? For those who have seen Cloverfield paradox, what do you actually think? Did it make sense? It described some stuff, but described little stuff at the same time. I almost want to say that one was also like a prequel, this as well too, before the first Cloverfield. But will we be expecting another sequel moving on from Cloverfield? And if we do, let me go back, to this new movie, J.J. Abrams, as is coming out next year, which is called, once again, Flowervale Street. Is it a possibility if there's a connection with this? But let me just show you this for a second. I'll show you on the screen what this storyline, this one sentence line actually describes with this Flowervale Street movie. A family in the 80s start to notice bizarre happenings on their neighborhood. And that's the only most movies these days, which I'm actually glad, and that's one of the things I love the most when the moviegoers are trying to figure out what this movie is all about. And Hathaway's in this movie. Ewan McGregor is actually in this movie just as well too. These two, we haven't seen these two actually paired up before, so it's actually gonna be really fun actually seeing these two together and Ewan together. These two are all-star cast, and I can't wait to see this movie with them. And they have kids. You got to realize too, actually maybe like a month ago, they finished wrapping up, and Anne Hathaway actually put on Instagram a picture with their kids all scratched up and everything. And everybody, including me, thought the storyline had dinosaurs in it. Even actually went on one of those late night shows and confirmed right away it has nothing to do with dinosaurs. So does that make us think this is going to be part of the Cloverfield universe out there? Okay, so what do you guys think about that? Is this a possibility at all related to the Cloverfield universe? I know I keep on saying that, but I want it to be, because I said that one sentence line sounds almost similar on the same note of 10 Cloverfield Lane, because they're you got to remember in 10 Cloverfield they're down in this basement shelter place where John Goodman's house, his character is. And they keep these two, a lady and another man down there this as well. That makes John Goodman's character is always saying there's a war going up there. There's a virus up there and it's not breathable. And this whole entire movie, we were thinking, what is that actually true or not? And towards the end of the movie, that we actually find out it's part of, believe it or not, of the Cloverfield movie. One of those, I don't know, monster-like thing. I can't believe it. So after Ewan actually said this is not a dinosaur related, could we actually see another prequel on a prequel? Or am I just overthinking this? Because all those scratches that we saw on Anne Hathaway's Instagram, we saw scratches and marks on them. And could that be relation to any of this? I know I might be overthinking this whole thing, but I just think, I'm hoping this could be another part of Cloverfield Universe. If not, this probably is just another movie. J.J. Abraham is actually is actually working on, and his company, its name is called Bat Robot, which is once again created a lot of good films out there. The Star Trek universe, even the Star Wars universe as a whole. Who did ever think that J.J. would actually be able to combine the Star Trek universe and the Star Wars universe in two separate worlds because they're two separate things. And it's just amazing, I gotta say. So what do you guys actually think with that as well, too? This is a big question I want to ask you guys. I'm related to Flowervale Street. Which one do you like better? JJ's Star Trek or Star Wars? Leave your comments down below. And related to Flowervale Street, what do you guys actually think will happen in the story? I'm probably going to be repeating this a lot of time. Might be overthinking of this, but maybe this is another movie that JJ is actually working on and actually giving us another big, intense film like there always have been with his movies. I was just thinking about he collided with Steven Spielberg's that Super 8 movie just as well too, and the Super 8 was different. I gotta say, the whole entire time when we saw the trailer before the movie actually came out, we were thinking, what's in that train? What's gonna come out of there? And okay, so it's been out for a while. Yes, it is an alien relation sort of thing. Could we also think, could this Flowervale Street be related on topic of this Cloverfield universe? I don't know. So there's a lot of things that'll make you wonder. But I was watching this 10 Cloverfield delay the other night. It made me think, I want to do a video about this. It makes sense and maybe talk to you guys that actually find out what you guys actually think this as well too. As I talk about my opinions out loud, you're probably saying, okay, we get the point. But I wanted to know if it is. I'm pretty excited about this next movie, Flowervale Street, coming out next May. So anyways, I'm going to start wrapping things up. You'll say, hey, stop with this stuff. I'm just talking out loud. I know YouTube is a big place to actually talk about this. Millions of people are out there wondering the same thing. What's going on with this new film? But I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about Flowervale Street? Is this a regular JJ movie or related to Cloverfield Universe? Other than that, I can start wrapping things up saying, my name is Ryan. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.